Hello boys and girls, and welcome to writing. Today we're going to be looking at what they're going to be looking for in third grade, looking at essays. In second grade we focus on paragraphs. I know some of you wanted a challenge, and it's going to take us about 2.5 weeks to get through this entire essay because I want to make sure that you all understand the components of it and what is expected of you when writing a really good essay so that you can have an idea when you get to third grade. So the very first thing that you're going to do is you are going to read the text. This particular text is 5 pages long, and it has a couple of things that you need to recognize when you're reading it. So the very first thing you want to look at is the prompt. The prompt is going to tell you what your essay is going to be about. An essay in third grade is going to be about 3 to 4 paragraphs long. 3 to 4 paragraphs. So that's going to include your intro, your middle or body paragraphs, and your conclusion or closing paragraph. The title of this text is The Wonders of Water, and it ties back into what we're learning in science. And it says, water is a very powerful tool. Not only does it keep living things alive, but it's also powerful enough to change the surface of the earth. Write an essay explaining how water changes Earth's surface. So that is your mission. You're going to write an essay explaining how water changes Earth's surface. Your explanation must be based on ideas and information that can be found in these passages. Manage your time carefully so you can plan, write, revise, and edit your essay. And so this is not going to be something that you all write in one day. And like I said, it's going to take a couple of weeks for us to get through the entire process. I want to make sure that you understand and your parents understand and can kind of get an idea of what is going to be expected of you in the upcoming months when you all enter the third grade. So today we're just going to go over a little bit of text features and what we see in the article. And I just wanted to go over the timeline on how long it takes for you to do this. So this is where all of our skills come together. We learned about captions and pictures, subtitles. We learned about the numbers that are before the paragraph. We learned about pictures, diagrams. All of that stuff is going to come together when you are about to go into the third grade. So that's why it's very, very important that when you are doing these skills and you're watching the videos on Benchmark and you're doing those daily sheets, that you're truly doing them to the best of your ability, because it's all going to come together when you all go to the third grade. We're going to make sure that we look at the words in bold, because at the end of the text there is a glossary, and the glossary gives us the definition of those words in bold. And so I am going to put this on I'm going to put this on the optional work plan so that you all can look through it. Now, tomorrow we are going to be annotating. So today is just a video. Tomorrow I will put I'll put this slide onto the optional work plan, and you will have sticky notes optional for you to write and annotate as you read. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and go over the schedule very quickly, and then I'll let you go today. I just wanted to give you an intro on what we're doing, and we're going to go over the schedule, and I will show you how everything works. We're good. Starting tomorrow, you're going to listen to the passages. I'm going to go ahead and read them to you tomorrow, and you will be able to annotate and think about what topics you want to use to answer your prompt. Then we are going to write down our hook and thesis. Do not get scared of the word thesis. It's so simple. I'm going to show you the easiest way to write a thesis statement. Usually you finish your hook and thesis if you did it in class, but you're already home. So you're just going to do all of the places where you see homework, just don't pay attention to that. Okay, on the days 3 and 4, we're going to write down, you're going to write down your 3 topics, what your 3 topics are. So you're going to pick, and actually for third, we're going to pick 2 topics. So you're going to pick 2 topics, like 2 things that change the Earth's surface. What's the prompt question? So we're going to do 2 instead of 3. We're going to do 2. Then you're going to write your rough draft. You're going to look at the rubric. I'll show you that. And you're going to look at your checklist guide. We're going to be able to peer edit, and we actually are going to try to do that online if enough people do this optionally. If not, I will edit for you. And then conferences, I'll try to schedule those on a Friday so that I can go through and tell you what you need to do, or I will record my audio voice and send it back to you. So we will definitely figure out a way to do that. And then you're going to write your final paper. So in these days right here, we're going to break it down a little bit more because it's our first really big essay, because like I said, we only focus on paragraphs. So between days 5 and 7, I'm going to go over the intro, the body, just like we do in class. And I type it up and we look at it together and we make sure we have all parts of our paper. That's what we're going to do during those days. So those days might be a little bit more than 7 days, because I just really, really want you all to have this video. So make sure that your parents save this YouTube video somewhere, so that if you get lost writing paper, if you all want to practice additional papers, you can during the summer. This type of paper, the essay that we're writing, is called a text-dependent essay, and that means that your answer is going to depend on the information in this text that we read tomorrow. All right, well, that pretty much sums it up. I can't wait to start just walking you all through the process, making sure as second graders, we have really, really good paragraphs so that we can be prepared for third grade when we walk in the doors next year. Okay? All right, well, I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to post this video on the optional board, and tomorrow you will be able to read and annotate on the side for yourself. You'll have your own copy. So you'll click the link, you'll press copy, make a copy, and that will be your very own copy. No one else will be able to write on those stickies. All right, have an awesome day, boys and girls.